Hi and welcome. My name is Alan. Today's date is the 21st of June 2026. Now, I'd like to show you a tour around the property we rent from Quinn & Co. Now, this is our hallway. This is the entrance from the front door. Now, I'm going to show you the hallway and how clean it is. Well, you can see how clean it is. Right, now I'm going to turn around and show you the other direction. There's the front door, and of course, there's my two manual wheelchairs. I cannot walk around up the shops and that. I need to be pushed. If I want to go shopping or go on an outing, I need to go on a bus and be pushed by my wife or my oldest son. Because of the fact is, if I try and push myself, it hurts my chest. And I have a concave chest, and I also had an ablation in 2015 on my heart. I had an operation, so I had SVT. Right, and I also have Potts syndrome where I get cramps in my legs and weak fingers and everything else and chest pains. And now this is our master bedroom that we're currently in. That's our clean made bed, and of course other parts of the room are spotlessly clean, as you can see. Now, so our room is really clean. It's spotless. Now this is our walk-in wardrobe, as you can see. Right, you can see that that's our walk-in wardrobe. Right. So this is the walk-in wardrobe, and yes, we have been packing, because if we hadn't been packing, there'd be clothes hanging up in the wardrobe. Now, next step is I'm going to show you in our ensuite bathroom. Right, well, of course, we're still in the bedroom, as you know. Now, we're going around and we're heading for the ensuite bathroom. Here we go, the ensuite bathroom in our master bedroom. Look, the toilet is clean, as you can see. A very clean toilet. Now, the whole part of the bathroom is completely clean, as you can see. Right? Now, there's inside the shower. Nice and clean. Right? That's the shower in the ensuite bathroom, right? So we're walking out of the ensuite bathroom. Now, that's the ensuite bathroom. Back into our bedroom from this view. Now, I've got to head towards my office, my music room, where I currently spend most of my time sitting. So here we go into my office. This is my office. This is how clean my office is, right, everybody? This is my office. It's as clean as anything. Right? Now, this whole house is all cleaned by me, Alan David Sturgeon. No one else, just me. I'm very independent, and I also have Asperger's syndrome, and I'm very particular on how things are done. Now, so this is my office, right? That's my office. Now, the only light source I have in this office is what you can see there. Is that one? The two over there. Because that don't work. And I can't reach it because I need a 20-foot ladder. Right, so that's my office in this point, right? So there's the office. So that's my office. Now, we've got to go this way into the other part of my music room, record room, office. Right, so this is my record room, office. Now, that's the bar where I actually do record cleaning, and that's another light source that I only have because that one up there don't work either. Now, this side of my record room office, now there's a view that you can see from this side of my record room, from this side. Now, that's the only other light source I've got for this room is that video light, because once again, that don't work. And it hasn't been working for at least 3 to 4 years. And neither was that one in there. that you can see. Now, we're going into the kitchen in a minute. We'll just turn around and give you this view of my record room office. Right, so that's my office record room. Now, here we have the kitchen and, of course, my electric wheelchair. So if I want to go up to the local shopping centre or just go for an outing, because I can't walk very well. Yes, I'm walking around at home at the moment, but although I get high-speed heart rates and weak legs and cramps in my fingers and arms and everywhere else because I'm standing up walking around and doing hard labour, which is cleaning the house. As I said, I've cleaned this whole house up by myself. I'm very independent and I don't give up. No matter how much pain I'm in, I don't give up. Now, as I can show you, this is the kitchen from that view. Now, there's the sink. Not even one dish. Right? Now it's looking from this way. Now, there's a really, really clean stove top that I clean. Now, we'll show you inside the oven. You ready? There's the spotlessly clean oven, as you can see. So that's the oven. Clean inside. It's just the wife has used it to make some cheesy toasties last night. But that's all right because it's not dirty. Now, this is the kitchen bench. Right, so that's the kitchen bench, nice and clean. Now, there's another view of the kitchen from here. Now, of course, we have been packing, as you can see. There's all the boxes we've packed. Now, remember, we're only on a disability pension. We only get a certain amount of money a fortnight. That's it. We don't get no extra funding. So this is one of the other rooms, I should say. It's like a lounge room type of room. Right, so that's the kitchen. And of course, we have another view of the kitchen from here. See, look, kitchen view. This is how clean the kitchen is. Right. Now, I've got to show you in the bar where I actually clean my records. Now, this is the bar. Right, so the bar's nice and clean. So that's the bar. And of course, there goes the wife walking off to her space where she likes to sit. Now, we'll go in there where the wife just went. I'll follow her. Right, now this is the other lounge room where my wife watches TV and, of course, does her diamond art. Now, that there is my wife's walker. Now, on the 7th of April 2026, my wife had a kidney operation. She had a lump removed. And she's lucky it wasn't cancer. So, but although on the 18th of June 2026, she was in hospital because she had a kidney infection. And remember, the 7th of April 2026, she had a kidney operation. That's probably why she got an infection, because she's not long had an operation. So this is where my wife sits and watches TV and plays with her phone and everything else. Now, this is the main lounge room where my wife spends all her days. Now, we'll take you into this room, which is really for storage and, of course, more records. So this is a storage room only where I put my records and things that we use and store over the winter or whatever they're for. Like, of course, my paintings and that sort of thing and the musical instruments that are up there. So this is what this room is for. Nothing else but storage and the records. Now, we're walking back through the lounge room where my wife is sitting and show you around again and point all over to every point of the house that you can see that this is absolutely spotlessly clean, not a thing out of place. Right, so we're walking back into one of the main lounge rooms again. Now, we're going to go this way and we're going to show you another spare room, which has got a little bit of storage in it too. Well, this room used to be full of jewellery bits and pieces for me to make jewellery in, which is all packed up now. So this is only storage waiting for us to move. So, and there's more cardboard boxes in here waiting to be packed as well. So that's this room. So this is this room that's spotlessly clean. And the house has been vacuumed and mopped. Right? So that's this room. So that's that clean room. As you can see, that's a spare room. Now, we're going to go to the laundry. Right? We're going to the laundry. It's just that's my son's underwear on the floor, but that's all right. That's only one piece of clothing. Never mind. Well, that's the laundry anyway, so we'll face from this way. There you go, there's the clean laundry. So that's our laundry. Oh look, there's the laundry sink. And yes, we did sweep the floor, but when you walk in and out, of course, you drag things in on your feet, which is normal. There's the hallway that leads to Arthur's bedroom and the spare room, right, and the bathroom and the toilet. Now, we will go into the bathroom where the mouldy roof is, right? So this is the bathroom where my wife needs to shower but makes her sick because of the mould on the roof. See the mould on the roof? Right, so that's the mould on the roof. Right, so this is the bathroom. This is a clean bathroom. But there's the shower inside this shower. Right, there's the floor. See, there's the bathroom floor. Right, so that's the bathroom. There's the bathtub. Right, the floor. The mirror. I cleaned the mirror. Now, here is the toilet. Right, see look, there's the toilet. See, there's the working toilet. So that's the toilet. Oh, and this one up here, the little clip that perished and broke off. That's why that's there. Because it perished and rotted away and fell apart. Due to the sunlight coming in the window. Right, of course, there's the hallway from the toilet. Now we're going into Arthur's clean bedroom. Now Arthur's generally messy, but it's Dad that does all the hard work and pulls it off and makes sure it's clean again and makes his room nice and tidy. So this is Arthur's room that Dad cleaned. So I've cleaned every part of this house all on my own. No help, right? I'm very independent and I like to do things for myself because I know what I want to do and where I want to put it. That's part of my disability, Asperger's syndrome, which is now called ASD, which is short for Autism Spectrum Disorder, which I have. I'm 58 this year, by the way, and my wife is 52, and Arthur's 26 this year, and Arthur has global development delay, another disability. So we are in this house 24/7. So that's basically what we do, is we don't go to work, we don't own a car, we're at home 24/7. So this is Arthur's room. Right? So that's Arthur's room. That's Arthur's clean room. Now, as you can see, that's Arthur's really clean room. Right, so now we're going out of this way, and we're going to head out through this way, out the back. Follow me. We're going out the back to see my clean backyard and the patio that leaks like a sieve. Got lots of holes in it. Big and small. See, this here is under the patio. Right. So this is what the patio looks like at the moment. Clean. Not a problem. Right. So that's the patio, as you can see. So that's the patio. Now we're going around the yard. So this is the yard, right? So this is the yard. This is the property that we rent from Quinn & Co. So here's the backyard. Right, now I'll turn around and face the other way. Right, so that's the backyard. Now, I do need to mow the lawn and do some more weeding, but at the moment, I need petrol for the lawnmower, which is there, and I also need to put the new accelerator cable and lever on, which I have got, which at the moment, I've been too busy doing other stuff, like sweeping all this up, and weeding, and tidying up the house. So I'm very independent. I'll do all this garden by myself. Maybe after I mow the lawn, that's about it. Because I really can't push the lawnmower and rake a rake. But although I do it, but when you have 132 beats a minute, it don't feel nice. So yesterday while I was cleaning up, I was doing 132 beats a minute, 123 up and down, high blood pressure, everything. So this is our backyard that I need to mow. But although I've weeded the front yard and back lawn several times, so I've weeded the front lawn and the back lawn, and I've also dethatched it, hoed it, everything. Now this is a backyard that I need to sort of do some weeding and gardening. But although we usually weed it because I usually like to plant vegetables out here, or some sort of vegetables. I like growing things, gardening. I'm a green thumb. So this is our backyard, right? So that just needs mowing, which will be getting done as soon as I get some go-go juice for the lawnmower, and of course put the cable back on, well, the new cable. So this is the backyard and the washing line that falls to pieces because it's disintegrating, perishing. So this is the side of the house, right? So this is around the side of the house, which has been swept and weeded. It's just, I've got to finally detail it when the green waste bin has been emptied. So the green waste bin is full to the top. I can't get any more in it. Honest opinion. Right, so that's the green waste. Right. So that's this part of the house. So that's around the side of the house and the backyard. So that's the backyard. Now, I'm going back inside, but before we do that, we'll show you up there. Right, so I even weeded that. And I'm honestly going to tell you the truth. When I first moved in here, or when we first moved in, all this pavement, I've weeded every groove of it. That's why there's no weeds in it, because I've done all the hard labour, and I put all the flowers and plants in there, and other places. Right, so that's my gardening. So that's the patio we're back under again. And of course, that's my video made by me, Alan. And I'd like to say thank you for watching this video, and it's over and out. And it's bye from me.